Good morning. Today I'm going to show you a video of what I feed my parakeets for breakfast. So this is what I feed my bigger birds, my parrots. I made a video on that. You can go watch that video. I'll link it on the end screen. So for my small birds, what I do is I just take some, put it in a blender and make it smaller because you know, they're very small. They got small beaks, and I just put a bunch in here. And what I do is I always cut up a bunch of vegetables the night before, just to save time in the morning because it is time consuming to do. Don't want to put too much in it or it won't chop up. So we have some curly parsley, some green beans, some carrots, there's broccoli, there is radishes. They really like the radishes, and bell peppers, and Brussels sprouts. Yes, I have to remember because I made it a few days ago. So there's quite a few items in here, but I'm going to be adding more food to it. So let me just blend this up or chop it up. There, that looks better. And there's actually microgreens in there as well. Now they're all chopped up into small little pieces. Look at this, for all the small birds. Right, so what I do now is I give them some spring mix. This is what I feed my bunnies, so I feed it to my birds as well, and they get lots of different other greens as well. This is a variety of different greens. So what I'll do is I'll just place them in the bottom of the bowl. My birds get greens every day. Every day. If I run out of chop or anything, I always have greens. It's very good for them and they love it. And also I'll add some microgreens. There was microgreens in there, but they're all chopped up, but they really like the whole ones. You know, so I place those as well, so they can forage through for those. Alright, so then I'm just going to put this mixture of chop right on top here, just sprinkle it throughout. Look at that smorgasbord. There, so also today I will be giving them a little bit of fruit. They really like apples, so I'm just going to place some there. And the big pieces here are for my lorikeet. I'm going to put them in his cage. And they are going to have a bit of buckwheat. This buckwheat was soaked for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a grain. They really love it. And you can soak it and feed it to them right away. They're gonna get some sprouts. I just sprouted this. This is the second day, and look at the tails. It's good to feed them as soon as the tails start growing. Actually, these were ready like yesterday or the night before. It doesn't take long to sprout this. This is my mixture of my homemade seeds. I have a video on that. They're all human grade seeds, and then there's a few beans. There's mung beans, which sprout really quickly, and these are, I believe, azuko beans, and there's a few lentils in there, I believe. So this is going to go on top, and this is what they're going to eat. Then I'm going to hang some other greens. This is Swiss chard. They love Swiss chard, and I'll hang this throughout the room, and they can go forage and go chew on that. So look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? So let's go give it to them. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to say is I give them fresh basil. This is a herb, and I usually hang this up and they go and devour it. First, I'm going to let all my birds out, and look, I want to show you the snow, and this is my squirrel. These are my squirrels. Hi, Spot. You waiting for a treat and you brought some friends? This one's very tame. She comes knocking at my door every morning. So I'm going to give her some food in a minute. Oh, babies. Just wait for me, okay? You're all in that snow. Look at the snow all over her face. How adorable is that? All right, they're hungry. I got 2 bowls. I like to give them 2 because sometimes some of the birds will chase away the other birds. So I'll put one on each side. Move over, everybody. I know you're all hungry. Sorry, let me just move this around. Alright, so I got the basil hanging up there, Swiss chard, 2 bowls, and I hung a piece of Swiss chard up here. They love to land there and eat. I have to put in their tops pellets there, and hopefully they'll go and have a feast. So that's basically what they eat all day. They do go into the cages to eat their pellets. They have leftover seeds from last night. So they're in and out of each other's cages. So they got plenty to eat. But the majority of their daily food is the fresh foods. Usually by the end of the day, it's all gone. And you can see they're going to get it now. Here's a budgie in there. That looks like lightning. Summer is my best eater in the bird room. She just eats everything. Anything I give her, she'll eat. Because she was raised right as a baby. As a baby, she was weaned on to all the fresh foods. And she just got used to eating that, and it's very healthy for her. My squirrel's coming to the door. Alfie, just doing okay? I just don't want the birds flying away. Gotta wait for them to calm down. Isn't she cute? Look what Summer did. She bit the stem and now it's gonna fall as soon as she lets it go. You like that, eh? She likes the stem. The stem is delicious. Look at that. She's eating the middle of it. Yum, yum. And there's Pickles. She's at the bowl. Pickles is a Linny. She's thinking about it. Go ahead, girl. Go eat. Here come all the budgies now. And there's Jack. He's eating the basil. If you haven't tried herbs, try some. They really like it. He's going for the chard. I put the other bowl over here so that some birds can get away from the other birds, and maybe the cockatiels will go eat, because sometimes the cockatiels are overwhelmed by all the little birds eating and they like to hang out on this side, so maybe they'll go and eat. And there's the 2 Sierra parakeets. Go get it. She got her treat. They give her an almond. Jingles is over there eating now. I put a bowl of food on the floor because my Borks go down there. Borks are ground foragers, or they're called Parakeets. They always spend their time, in the grass. So I find my Borks are usually on the bottom of their cage or on the floor. So they like to eat on the ground here because no other birds will go down there. I haven't seen any other birds except for my turquoisine starfire. She's a Parakeet as well. So now they can eat in peace. So when you have a mixed flock, it's best to watch them and figure out, where they like to eat, and if other birds chase the other birds away from their food, you got to provide different like feeding stations or feeding bowls so that they all get to eat. And they clean up the floors for me as well. Yeah, my floor is always messy. There's 4 Borks here. I have one more somewhere. Probably come down there and join them. All my birds are chirping. I think it's getting loud in here. So that's what I fed my birds for breakfast this morning. The vegetables do vary depending on what's in season. I do give them the sprouts each day. The sprouts may vary depending on what seeds and grains and beans and peas I have available. But they get that every day, and fresh greens every day. Always fresh food. I always feed it in the morning. They eat it all throughout the day. And they also get some seeds. I make up my own seed mix. I have a video on that. And sometimes I feed the commercial mix, and they eat various pellets. And so just remember, a whole seed diet is not good. A whole pellet diet is not good. And just a seed and pellet diet is not good. You really need the fresh foods. You need diversity. You need to feed all different kinds of food to make your birds healthy.